Welcome to Cultivate Simple Delights. Let's take a peek at what's growing in the garden. Here we have some zucchini alongside of our cucumber that we are growing along this trellis. Cucumber is an easy plant to grow and it will give you an abundance of fresh cucumbers. Then we have some tomato Rutgers that I'm growing along the side here. Those are two tomato plants that I've spaced nicely apart. Alongside of those, we also have some yellow squash. Here we have our cherry tomatoes. Now, cherry tomatoes are one of my favorite plants to grow if you're new to gardening because they're relatively easy to grow and they will give you an abundance of fresh cherry tomatoes. We also have some green onion that's growing down there below those. Luckily, these tomato plants give that green onion some good shade, so I've been able to continue growing those even in high temperature. Here we have some okra and some more tomato plants that are growing. Then we have some bell pepper plants. Now we just got done with dealing with flooding and lots of rain in this area, so a lot of the plants did pretty well. Some plants did end up falling over, and so we're going through and just kind of cleaning that up. But look at this cute bell pepper that was grown in our pepper plant section. Here's some more of our tomatoes. Now some of these ended up actually falling over, so I ended up just clipping them and gathering the tomatoes. Even though they're not all the way ripened, you can make fried green tomatoes with those. Here's our cucumber patch over here, and look at these cucumbers. I was able to harvest I think 4 or 5 of these, and they are beautiful size. That's what you're looking for. And then we have a butternut squash plant that's growing over here. Now, as you can see, butternut squash is a vining plant and it will sprawl out. And you can see some of the butternut squashes that are developing there. With these, you want to make sure that you leave them on the vine until it is thoroughly dried out and dying off. Then you can pick those and they will last forever. We also had a cute little watermelon that we passed there. And then we have our tomatoes over here. These are the Rutgers tomatoes, and I really liked growing these this year. I did kind of plant them intensively, so it's a little chaotic, but they're doing pretty good. Then we have some okra, and you can see the beginnings of some okra growing there. And that's what's happening in the garden right now. Make sure you follow along on my gardening journey. Watch how I grow my own food right from the backyard.